Hey, you guys. So, welcome to Real Estate Investing 101. I'm your teacher. Welcome. Who am I? I'm Garlinda Price. I'm Pastor Garlinda Price. I'm a broker and owner of Fusion Properties LLC. From the capital to the coast, your realtor for life. That's our slogan for my real estate firm. Super excited to be teaching and coaching you on Real Estate Investing 101. Have you always wanted to invest in real estate? And you're like, oh my God, I want to own property. I want to own land. I want to own houses and land. I want to own an Airbnb. I want to own a Verbo. Okay, slow down, Seabiscuit. Just kidding, right? But it's such an incredible way to build wealth, but you want to not make the mistakes that many of us have made that are investors, right? Of course, there's no way we can prevent you from making your own mistakes. Everybody's going to do it. Every property has that one little surprise. It's like, gotcha, right? That's the way you learn, right? And so what I'm going to do is share with you all the things that my husband and I have done as real estate investors over the last, I just did the math, let's do it one more time, 17 years of real estate investing on and off, right? So we've invested in houses, we've invested in mobile homes. We've not ventured into land yet, and I'll talk to you about that because you got to be careful with land. It doesn't depreciate like houses, multifamily and things like that. So you got to be really careful with land. But we've flipped homes, we've held homes as rentals, we've flipped mobile homes, we've held them as rentals. We still have one as a rental now. We've had our mobile home dealer license. We've done it, right? You name it, we've done it. We've invested in an estate. It was a hotmess.com. Where I'm going to tell you all the good, the great, the bad, the ugly, and everywhere in between. But I will tell you this: when done right, you will make money. Right? It's just a determining factor of how much money, right? You can't always guarantee what you're going to make, but you can do your best to know what you're going to make going in, because in Real Estate Investing 101, I'm going to teach you the money is made up front. The money is made before you even buy the property. The money is made in the beginning. The money is made before you own the house. The money is made before you own the mobile home, the manufactured home, the trailer, whatever you're buying, the land. The money is made first before you even get started. And what do I mean by that? That means that if you have a bad deal going in, you're going to have a bad deal going out. And whatever you start with is what you end with. This older lady told me that in business years ago. I live by that motto. So when things in business, this is my 33rd year in business, right? Shout out to God. I was going to say shout out to me, but shout out to God, right? Because it's God that made me an entrepreneur. Just a shameless plug, right? Because I'm your coach, I'm your teacher, all those things. If you get to the end of this class, this training, and you decide, hey, Garlinda, I really still need a coach, I want to hire you, you can hire me by the hour, or you can coach with me for 6 weeks, 8 weeks, 10 weeks, and 12 weeks, right? And then I also have a mastermind, which is one of my highest packages, right? So also you can invest in my books. These are my new covers. Aren't they gorgeous? I love them. A fellow woman of God did my book covers for me. They are so me. It's Six Figure Success. It's launched at Six Figure Success with biblical principles. It's 30 days to greatness, right? 30 represents the number of maturity. You're going to be able to do so much within your first 30 days as an investor to go and start your journey, okay? So we're going to walk you through that. But if you feel like you really need the mindset of an entrepreneur, you need to till the soil of your mind because you didn't see that growing up, right? A lot of people that you knew growing up, or your parents, or, somebody in your family was not an entrepreneur, that's the book for you. If you want to know what I did every day for the last 33 years to earn a six-figure income consistently, I'm on my way to my first 7 figures, right? Then you want my workbook. And this is the workbook. It tells you everything I did. It has a memory jogger, has everything you need to get started and be successful in business with how-to steps that work, right? So my highest performing client so far is already on her way to 6 figures. She earned 5 figures within 6 months of following the system. Right? Following the things that I tell you to do in that book. She was coachable. She was trainable. She's making money, right? And you can too. But we're here to talk about Real Estate Investing 101. So I just want to go close out my Gmail account because I have a short attention span sometimes. And I get so excited talking about real estate. So this is just a welcome intro. What I want you to do is I want you to introduce yourself. You're going to see here in the classroom that it's going to be interactive. I want you to ask questions. I want you to interact in the chat with your fellow classmates. I want you to tell me if and when you have questions. So I'm making it where you can put comments in so that you'll be able to talk to me and we can have chit chats and all of that. So welcome to your first wealth building class, Real Estate 101. So excited that you're here. Was there anything else I want to tell you? It's now a good time to invest in real estate, right? So it's always a great time to invest in real estate. Why? Because every market has opportunities. If there's an economic downturn, a friend of mine told me this, and this is when I opened Fusion back in 2011. He said that millionaires are made during a recession. So if you happen to be taking this class or going through this class when there's a recession going on, kudos to you. You are a potential multimillionaire, right? When I say potential, that means if you do the work, right, and you stick with it and you invest and you follow systems that make sense, that work, right? Don't let this just be the only class you take. Invest in classes and training continuously ongoing. Okay. So if you do the work, you will make the money. Are you going to make some mistakes? Yes. May you possibly lose some money? Yes. That's a part of business. That's a part of growing and stretching, right? I've made money and lost money. So there's always a great time to invest in real estate. It's just going to determine how you purchase it. How much does it cost you? Whose money are you using? Are you doing a buy and hold strategy, which I'm going to teach you all about that. Are you flipping? Are you buying internationally? So we're going to talk about those things, okay? So I will tell you, these are some of the designations that I have that make me an expert in the field, right? I'm a short sale, foreclosure, and resource property specialist. That means that I understand short sales and the foreclosure process and how to walk people through that process. And I know what that looks like on the buying side as well. I also am a certified international property specialist. That means that if you're looking to purchase properties overseas, I know how to make the connections overseas to help you purchase the property. Now, do I specialize in certain countries? I probably have a better understanding of the Mexico market, because that's the one that I've chosen to really learn about and educate myself on. But if you're interested in Africa, the Dominican Republic, I'm not an expert in that area, but I can connect you with an expert, okay? Because you don't want to venture off into a foreign country. Panama as well. I have great contacts in Panama. You don't want to venture off into a foreign country not knowing what you're doing, right? You can lose your shirt. Not only that, you can get killed. I mean, we've seen that. Not trying to be funny, but you want to be careful, right? I'm also a resort and second home property specialist. What does that mean? That means that I understand the market for vacation homeowners, right? So we call them snowbirds, right? Those people that leave up north and go all the way down south. It used to be that they go to Florida, but now they literally are stopping in North Carolina and South Carolina along our coastline, so they don't have to go so far. So I understand the resort and second home property market. That person that is buying a vacation home, their vacation rental, they're either buying it as a business or to go there and to relax, right? And then I'm a certified investor associate. What does that mean? I understand what it means to work with investors, to analyze a deal, look at it, does it make sense? Is it a good deal? Now, ultimately, I'm not going to tell you what to do, right? So when you find properties and you're asking me questions, I can't tell you what to do. I can guide you and give you advice, but you have to make the decision, right? So that's who I am. That's what we do. Those are my experiences. And I will tell you that my favorite thing to invest in property wise are mobile homes, right? I'm going to tell you why, and we'll talk about it. I think everything, again, has a great potential, but that's just my favorite. I just feel like there's less maintenance, less to take care of. The only things that are going to tear up is the floor. Because it can get rotted out and you repair soft spots in the floor. Most of them have aluminum or metal roofs, so you're never replacing the roof. The skirting around the side, you have to fix. But other than that, it's just my favorite thing. So we're going to talk about all that, the good, the bad, the ugly, all that jazz. Okay, so God bless you guys. Let's get started. This is just our intro. Get your pen, get your paper. Be prepared to take a lot of notes, do a lot of writing. I'm going to ask you tons of questions because you're going to work, right? This is your journey, your adventure. And this is just my lipstick, but I didn't have a glass, right? So cheers to your success. God bless you. Let's get started.